Yo, welcome to another Highdeas movie review, episode review, series review, whatever. With me and
Yeah.
my boy Phil Jones, I am the Hefe Hippie. What it do, brother?
Not much. Happy Saturday, bruh.
All right, happy Saturday to you, man. How's the week been for you?
When you hit 30, your knee goes pop, and you're like, oh damn, oh my hip, my back.
Yeah, week's been good for me, so uh let's get into this series, bro. The episode I meant to get into this yesterday. Sorry, Phil. It's tired. I was trying to get up, be beaten down sometimes, bro. But
All good, man. Now you stay on your grind, man. That's what happens. Sometimes you gotta be like, time out. I gotta tap out and get some rest.
right.
More
So,
important.
how did you feel about the opening scene where they show so the series opens up. I mean, the episode opens up. You got Captain America. He's running from this scene. He's heading to a warehouse, and he's like mourning, the situation. But did you notice how quickly he like got over it? Like,
Right.
Your man was mourning, and then he just like, all right, let's get back to work. And he just got up.
So this goes back to somebody was talking to me about this, and I told him this goes back towards him injecting the super soldier serum, and you have to be mentally stable. He's not
Right.
mentally stable, so because of that, he's feeling one emotion to another emotion, and then he's like, "F it, I'm Captain America. You guys can't take this damn show from me." Because I mean, really, you see Sam and Bucky, they end up finding him. They try to talk him like, hey,
not they. Sam
yeah,
tried to talk him down.
yeah. Bucky was like, nah.
Bucky wants to fight. Bucky wants to fight him from day one. But Sam, yeah, that was a great. I love the fight scene. He was kicking their butts for a good second. I thought he was going to walk away from that fight with the shield, but then they hit him with the Thanos grip, grabbed his arm. And
you know what? I'm glad you're the only one that probably realized that, because a lot of people are like, oh, it just happened. Like, no, if you don't realize that scene, it literally reminds you from Infinity War trying to get the gauntlet off.
Right. They jumped on his arm, and he used his power thrusters to pull, broke my man's arm. I thought that was awesome. Didn't see that coming.
I was happy on that one. I'm like, good.
I didn't see that coming, but man, that was a cool scene. Broke his arm off and everything. What they ended up going through, there's a couple of different stories. Like, you have the story of what's his face? John Walker.
Oh, you want to go with John Walker? Okay.
He's having the pressure of being Captain America, dealing with a loss, and then he's lying to the family. I don't know if that's for closure for them, but as he's telling them, like, I would never let the person live who killed, their son.
Yeah,
that's just a foreshadow for next episode that he's going to show up, and he's going to be looking for blood and vengeance. And that
it's how he's going to show up, because he's going to show up as
U.S. agent, basically. I wish his costume was black, though. I don't know that it's still.
So
it's blue.
No. If you look at some of the stuff, he's gonna turn it. He's gonna turn it black and red
eventually. But and that because they had a preview of the next episode.
If I rewind that episode,
I paused it.
It was a black spray canister right there too.
Yeah, whatever. I saw the preview for episode 6. They
did?
Yeah, they have it's like a minute clip, and they show Sam throwing the shield. I pause it. His is kind of it still look like Falcon a little bit. It's like, but it's just lighter. I think it has more that white, like grayish look, I guess. And they showed John Walker walking up with his new shield. and he's wearing the same outfit. You know, like it's blue. It's not black yet, but I would love for him to throw the black on just to distinguish. You're not, but he still thinks he's Cap. I don't think he's going to switch. Let's not jump forward because he has to go to court, and they're basically stripping him of. I don't think it was fair to strip him of everything.
Yeah, I don't think it was fair to strip. It's his, his pension and whatnot.
Yeah, I thought that was too much. Y'all trained this man to kill, so he killed. He would have. Yeah. It's just the way he did it. Like he shouldn't have done it in the eye of everyone. But when he was in military and getting his 3 Purple Hearts, I'm sure he killed somebody.
Damn thing, man.
Right. So because I guess it's a political thing, more like like in real life. You gotta cover your ass. So somebody gotta take this loss. But I mean, so he goes. He's sitting in the court. He says, "I'm Captain America." They strip him. He basically was like, "Y'all made me, and this is how y'all gonna treat me." I felt him. Sidebar: my man Kobe on Facebook. I put a post out saying the episode was good, and I felt for John Walker. He writes, "I shouldn't feel bad for John Walker because if he was black, they wouldn't depict him this way." And I just wanted to throw that comment in there because he said that. But I was just like, man, let us just enjoy the show for what it is. They giving us the black narrative and stuff. Like, goddamn, God, can the man have a backstory too? Sheesh.
Yeah.
So what you think? What you think about that court scene? And then Countess, whatever, Val, Tessa.
Valentina Abigail DeFontaine.
DeFontaine, the lady from Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, so she was also known as Madam Hydra. She went in the deep cover, and then one thing led to another.
Also a Skrull. She was a Nick Fury love interest. She was many things.
Yeah.
She was a very
so right now, if I'm right, she's CIA right now.
She was a very minor character. How you get that? Where'd you get that from?
Boy, I have an encyclopedia, my friend.
I don't care about your encyclopedia. This is MCU universe. What you want to put on this? What we need to do? 10 push-ups?
I went
I'm putting 20 push-ups on the line that she is not CIA. Nah.
She is CIA because we're about to get introduced sooner or later to the Thunderbolts.
And why would she be CIA and not maybe a Skrull, since we have secret invasions coming?
See,
I'm just saying,
because I'm gonna go with CIA first. Before
CIA just don't make sense. Like, think about all the different.
They do everything dirty. They do everything on books and whatnot.
We got Sword. We got Hydra. What CIA? That's too real. We need like,
bruh. If you go back to some of the. Bro, the CIA was trying to get into Wakanda and get some shit info. And back then in the 90s with Black Panther, it was like, shit, get the stepping.
All right.
But, it was good that they finally introduced her. I thought they were going to introduce her like going back to the end of Civil War, probably Winter Soldier. But, I think this was the best time to introduce her.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, because she gives his wife a card that has nothing on it, which shows how secretive her business is.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. She said, when I call you John Walker, it'll be in your best interest to answer the phone. So we'll see what happens with that.
So you got the conclusion of Zemo.
Yeah. So
that
we finally see the scene that was in the trailer of him being at Sokovia.
Yeah, I think he came to terms. He figured like, yeah, I'm gonna end up getting caught. So let me go on and pay my respects back to my family.
Oh yeah, they wasn't rocking. Them Wakandas wasn't going.
Oh
nah, no sir.
The Dora Milaje.
They wasn't playing.
The Dora Milaje. They're like,
Look at the shape.
You come from him, Bucky.
Any woman with a shape of a head that's serious, she ain't playing.
That's Spear.
That's a head. You talking about the spear? I'm talking about that head shape. She look like she ready to rock.
Hey,
But
hey, I'm just gonna tell you this. She looked at him. She said, "James." Now when she sounded like the African.
She didn't say James. She called him White Wolf, right?
No. Well, I'm talking about for the last episode. She said James. But she came on you. She hit him with like the disgruntled African parent, like, I have done this for you, and now you are going to disrespect me.
Yeah.
If I say I want him right now. And that's the only thing I'm thinking about is like you're over your boy's house and your boy probably African, and you know everybody get in trouble with their parents, sitting there watching that verbal beat down go down, then come the belt.
Well, luckily he didn't have to do all that.
Right there.
It's good he didn't have to go through all that. He just
no bull.
He dropped Zemo off, and she just basically said, stay out of Wakanda, stay scarce in Wakanda right now, White Wolf, because apparently the Wakandas ain't feeling you for breaking cuz out. But he asked for one last gift from her, or for her to do something special, which we didn't get to see. She went off. So then another question I wanted to throw out there: how are they traveling around the way they are? Okay, because now Falcon shows up in Baltimore. All right, y'all don't even got money to keep the goddamn house and boat that you got down there, but you can fly to Malaysia and Asia and China and Turks and Caicos and Cancun and Texas and Vermont. How's he getting around? I need to know. And don't tell me he was flying around as the Falcon. No, he's not. Don't you dare.
Why would
that lazy?
That's shit up, bro.
I'm like, damn, how do you travel around so much? And how much time is passing?
I was most likely I was thinking his military credentials. So they're probably going to the military bases, and they're leaving from like military.
I'm Falcon. I need to get to Baltimore to talk to Black Captain America. You are Black Captain America.
You're Falcon, Hey, Southwest Airlines, you guys.
Nah, Spirit. It's cheap. But
this shit falling apart.
So he goes and he speaks to. I did like the really brief interaction with him and the grandson, because he's basically like, he's like, where you at? He's like, he out back. He was like, but I'll be back. He was like, I'll be back there. I like that. He was like, I ain't leaving you back. I'll be back there. Just give me a second. So he go down back there, and they have a really good. And you know what I really appreciate? The writing. That it's a Black man writing this, because the conversation is real. Yeah. It's a real conversation that Black people that I can see Black people having.
It hit me. Like, I mean, that conversation hit me deep to the core.
It was the Tuskegee experiment. He basically just
that's what he basically explained. Yeah. And talking about I'm already erased from history.
Oops, my bad.
No, you good. I'm already erased from history, and then they've been doing that to us for 500 years. And I just think about certain things. When we were in school, they teach us this shit and that shit, and then we come find out we get older and venture out a little bit more. We're like, well, they didn't teach us about that in Black history. There's more to it, because they didn't want us knowing certain things in our history. And it hurts.
And because they have to sugarcoat, they have to kill off Black Cap's history, because if it comes out that you lied and tested these people without, to let the public eye, people will look at the government like, really? That's what you do?
And especially now, but with everything going on in their situation, there's always something to like play a bigger image to move them from that narrative.
So what I did take away from this, I think the whole point of this show, if you really pay attention and watch the contrast between Bucky and Sam,
you can
see that Sam is more like original Chris Evans Captain America.
Yes.
And that is why he's chosen. Like the fact that he doesn't believe that he should be Captain America is every reason why he should be Captain America. He's very humble. He doesn't go into things like even with the part with at the beginning. He didn't go in there looking to fight. He was talking him down. And then he was like, oh, so once Bucky's like, look, we need or whenever he said we need the shield, he's like, oh, so that's what it's about. Nah, that's not what it's about. He was trying to talk. He was being sincere. And then and then even speaking to a fellow black man who's telling you, I was experimenting on for 30 years in prison. They ruined my reputation. Everybody's dead. They lied to us. And Sam is still like, I understand why you're angry, but he's still like, he's not short-sighted. He has an open mind for a lot of things. And I think that's to be Cap, you have to have that type of
passion. You have to have that kind of understanding.
Right, understanding.
Like, look, I don't need to go in with violence. I can talk, I can work this with reasoning. Yeah, let me hear your side to find a better solution than violence.
I want to throw this in there. I hope, real quick, I don't mean to interrupt, but I hope people don't get upset with these last few episodes have done more fleshing out of characters and giving background. And I know everybody wants the big action scenes. You get action here and there, but that's what those movies are for. When we get to the movies, we've done so much fleshing out. We get straight to the action, big boom, boom. But I don't mind getting these background, these in-depth, these deep stories that we don't have the time to really see in a 2-hour movie. So I just want to throw that in there. If you haven't seen the episode, or just enjoy the storytelling, we're going to see the big boom. Black Widow coming out next week or so. So we're going to have that opportunity.
That's right.
Enjoy these stories, man. They're really this is a really deep, really good. And even with all the edits, because it was cut, they had to cut a lot of stuff out because it was based around the pandemic and stuff. Man, it's the great storytelling, at least to me. So I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
Well, no, to finish that off, I mean, this is an origin story, really.
Basically.
This is basically, I mean, we all should know it. This is the origin story of how Sam became the new Captain America.
Right.
I mean, we really didn't see it in the comics, but they were like, you know what, let's do a different retelling of it, but let's kind of keep it accurate. There's some things that are in that story that is accurate to what's going on, that went on in the comics. Right. And I hope we see it in that finale.
If y'all have you ever read that comic or like even just like listen to like the story?
Yes, I have. And man, I'm gonna tell you this.
Woo, that joint is raw.
When it went further on in the comic, and when they brought back Cap, he got the serum. Well, it really wasn't the serum. It was the Tesseracts that gave him back his abilities and whatnot. But it also corrupted his mind, thinking that he was a Hydra agent. And when it went to being Civil War to Secret Wars, I'm going to tell you this. That gave you the full understanding that I don't give a damn. Sam should always be looked at as Captain America for what he had to do for the Inhumans. Like, really, he had to get these fools out of there left and right. Like, they were minorities, like, trying to get into this country, or, blacks trying to get away from slavery.
I would have loved to see a quick flashback of Bradley just whipping some ass back in the day. Just a quick flashback of him just like, pow, through the wall, boom,
kablam.
Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have loved a little flashback, but you know what? You can't have everything. I'll take what I got. I did it. That guy, great job. And as far as emoting emotions and feeling, man, it was a really good scene. And the actor Anthony Mackie from 8 Mile to now, man, he's a really good actor. If y'all haven't really checked out a lot of he He's an underrated actor. He does a lot of
good movies.
He's not a niche actor. He does a variety of different styles of performance, and I like Anthony Mackie. Outside of that one episode on Black Mirror where him and his boy was playing the game.
No, don't bring that up. Don't bring that up. Don't bring that up.
That don't make me. I haven't played. I don't even play games with my friends no more after that no more. But I'm good. I don't want to play nobody in the game ever again.
I ain't played Tekken for a minute. I ain't played for a minute.
That was crazy. I couldn't believe it. So where were we? He left. Woo. He left there. I know they went. He finally went back home.
Yeah,
and he he basically called in some neighborhood love, some favors. Yep. Apparently, his family had looked out for this area for a long time, so now they called in some favors. They fixed the boat back up. The sister basically sided with Sam, like, well, I can't sell this boat. It's a part of our family. Yeah. Bucky, I love Bucky coming in and flirting with her briefly. And Sam, like, yeah, it's cool. You can hang out tonight, but if you get to flirt with my sister, I'm gonna punch you in your face. Basically what he's saying.
He gonna get old boy to get him with the fishes.
Right. So
Bucky over here pitching woo on the side.
Right. And we're also getting to see their friendship actually develop. It's starting to mesh and come together. So I really like that. How you feel about that? Anything there?
I love how it was developing, and then like I said a long time ago when I saw this playing out, I felt like this was that Lethal Weapon kind of team up.
That's what people thought, but it's
trying to be something else.
It's not for real. It's not something that I can readily compare it with. They're their own little team and their own little box over there. Like it's like those old WWE matches. The Rock and Stone Cold had to team up for one night. We have to team up together, and then it just seems like they ended up, The Rock and Stone Cold tonight for the first time, only time against DX. You know what I'm saying? Type, and then they actually stuck together, which is cool. So I really like their the bond, and even when they was talking about being friends, when they was throwing the shield. It was a scene where they was throwing the shield and practicing. And Sam once again, doing what Sam does, and is talking reason to him, and being like that person that he was being to the other soldiers, just talking to them and having somebody to talk to and giving them good advice. I thought it was a real genuine episode. I mean, a good scene. What you think about that? Did you?
I don't know, man. It was overall. It was a good scene.
But you ain't like it?
I just felt like I don't know. I wanted to see more.
Like what?
I just feel like going forward by this whole series, I just want to see more. But yeah, we go back to the pandemic. They had to cut some things.
All right, so we don't know what we're actually missing. And
Sharon.
Right. Completely. I haven't even talked about the Flag Smashers. They was really, as I watch this Morgenthau, what makes people want to follow her? She's not charismatic at all. She just, and I mean, to me, it felt like she's starting to lose the trust of the closest. Maybe not the people that just show up for the
boy with the long hair, the Asian guy.
She's killing people. He's
starting to really he might be clear.
Yeah, because she's killing people. That's not what he signed up for. That's not what, that's not what. And then when she brought in, because Sharon Carter's on the phone making boss moves, she brings in Batroc to help assist them attack the GRC. And it's like, I thought that she was the power broker, but then I'm like, I don't know. But then I saw that there was some background stuff where there was like a female group where Fontaine and Sharon Carter and they were like a part of some like little group So I don't know. Maybe they are a part of the power broker because Fontaine was like, I know that you did this. I know that you did that. I know that you don't got no pubic hair. I know that you ain't brushed your teeth in 2 days.
I
I
know
know
you.
that your fingernails. Like she was just like, I know everything. I'm like, God damn. So
I mean, but that's why I said, we the CIA, we know everything.
And we missed taking Zemo to the raft, which is with Thunderball. Well, with Ross, he runs the raft, which is possibly where we're going to get our Thunderbolts start from.
Right.
So, and remember, Ghost still out there. We got a lot of people. Taskmaster
right now, man.
If Taskmaster survives, he can be a part. You got Zemo. You're gonna possibly have the Red Hulk. So I mean, I'm seeing.
I mean, mostly. I'm gonna be real. You can't just go one and done with Taskmaster. I mean,
right. He's too sick.
I think that's the mistake. What you do with certain movies like that, you go one and done with the character, and like you go back like with WandaVision. I thought they were going like, oh gosh, she gonna kill off Agatha. Nope.
No, we know Agatha. You couldn't kill Agatha because she has a history.
And
I'm mad about Ultron. Where's Ultron at?
Well, the thing about Ultron's, he's an entity. He could be still lingering around.
He needs to show up a little bit. Just show his eyeballs or something. There's no way he's just gone.
I mean, you got to remember, there's always something that the government took from when the Avengers had to fight, the alien invasion, when they had to deal with the shit in Sokovia with some of the Ultron bots. So there's always something that's been left around that can resurrect a certain heavy hitter.
Yeah, so after, where were we at? They had that conversation. Falcon started doing his he was trying to figure out the shield, and he was training with the shield and getting better and better. And also Bucky had brought him a case that apparently we know that it's probably the outfit of his new outfit that he'll be wearing, because he left his wings with the other guy who's supposedly going to be Falcon down the line, or was
Torres. Yeah, he'll eventually. Well, I mean, how Torres became Falcon. I mean, he kind of like got mutated.
But, we get it. They're not going to mutate him.
I know, but the wings ain't F it. We can roll with that because technically speaking, Sam is a mutant. Well, and
technically speaking, Sam is a regular person in the MCU. Stop comparing this. I'm just saying. There's two different things. He is not a mutant. He is a human being in the MCU. Thank you. There ain't no mutants yet, brother. You gotta wait.
You gotta wait. You know what? Just go on and get me a blonde wig, and I just go be a Karen to Kevin Feige. All right. Bring me the mutants now.
No. You got to work them in perfectly the right way. But after that,
if I send this to you, can you? Let me see. Could you show this right now? You're gonna get a kick out of that, because really, they didn't turn that whole training thing that Sam was doing into a major montage.
You ain't seen none.
I just sent it. It's loading.
Wow.
But yeah, the whole case, we all know what it is.
Basically. And basically that, it ends with him opening the case, and that's it. It goes into a post-credit scene where they show your man in there looking like old Tony Stark in the cave. He's building his own shield to come back and be a U.S. agent. So, all right. Hold up. I got your video. Let's see if it's going to. Let's see what Phil has put up here. Excuse him, why? because I shut up. Sorry. It's because I came in with my mic on instead of turning it off. So once it caught my voice, it was done. All right. Thank you. 1 second. Please stop doing that before you make me body slam you. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh my God, Phil. I'm gonna kick your butt for making me do this.
Let me try something.
I hope I'm uploading the right video. Cause I just pressed. Who knows? Oh my. Man, just go on the floor. That joke making too much fucking. Excuse me. Did it take it or not? Yeah. You know what? I'm getting annoyed. Let me look here.
Yeah.
No, I didn't upload yet. Hold up. What are you doing? Come on. Come. Excuse me. Kennedy, I'm doing a podcast. I'll call you back. Jesus Christ. Why is everybody... I got to wrap this up in a second because, yeah, I got both of my daughters waiting on me. And
oh, Lord.
I'm trying to just keep my commitments because I told you I would be ready for 4 o'clock. Sorry, guys. I know I'm taking too long. Volume is messing up. Yep. Technology.
Gotta love it.
You gotta love Phil sending me this at the last second. I really wish it stopped making that screeching noise. And then it takes a couple of seconds for the jump to like load. Shut up. All right, Phil. Thank you for ruining the podcast for a second. Sorry, Phil. That was worth all of the technical difficulties I just went through. That was actually funny. And whoever made that, you're petty.
Man.
For doing that. And real quick, Phil, I'm just gonna go real quick. I said we're gonna get into this Invincible. So we're just gonna get right.
Yeah.
Episode 1 was freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, when he killed everybody at the end, the father. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Invincible is on Amazon Prime. The main character is the one on the right. Man,
Grayson.
Dude, this show is so sick, dude. I want to see this guy again.
Oh, War Beast?
He was a
War Beast was.
Hey, bro, I was watching him like he's killing everybody.
Stop the damn match.
It's like
the damn town.
What do you think? I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to talk about these first 5 episodes right now. We're just going to talk like y'all know what's going on. Yo, why did his father sit there and watch him get beat to death. He was there at the beginning.
His dad was like, I told your ass. Didn't I tell your ass you can go fuck with that man?
What do you think it is?
You want to go fuck with some low-level shit.
Do you think that Viltrumite, there can only be one Viltrumite on a certain planet, like at a time, and maybe he wants to make sure that his son is either big enough, either strong enough to either take his dad, or strong enough so his dad can actually go to another place? I don't know. Why did he kill everybody?
I was thinking that too. And the thing about it, they can only Viltrumite. They think like there can only be one powerful one.
Right. His dad is stupid strong, and he's not ready for his dad.
Dog, and
he ain't ready for his dad.
I'm gonna tell you this. We're gonna get that fight. Just know we're gonna get that fight.
You think he's gonna kill his mom?
I don't think so.
Come on, hey. Who got him and the costume guy? Somebody gotta go. If he kills the costume guy, his wife gonna know, and you know she gonna sell him out. But
hey, bro, I need somebody to fix my linen. So my man over here, he's stitching my shit up. I'm not gonna do it. This is my guy for years,
dude.
But then again, this motherfucker probably already wrung his neck up or turned and ripped the skin off and made his ass into a costume. Who knows? Because when we find out next week's episode, we're gonna be like, oh.
They only got what, like 2 episodes left?
This was episode 5.
No,
so
6.
We got, 6. Yeah, we got 2 more episodes left. Yeah.
Man, I don't even care about any other else of the story. Okay?
Keep an eye on Black Samson.
Yeah, he got some powers. That Joe.
He got his powers back. Remember, he had powers. He lost them. And I don't know. I'm guessing because he said, F it, I don't need my abilities. I'm going to come at War Beast because I need to help this kid. Even though I got my ass stomped out.
Yeah, no, he got worse than stomped out. That was, bro. Hey, look, if you like that DC comic, anime brutality, face smashing, guts getting pulled, bruh, this joke right here. And then you think like, and I felt so bad for him when this guy pops up, because he basically leaves his girl, and his girl like thinks that he left her, like ran away, but he really over there taking handling business, man.
Sooner or later, because you got to listen to what his dad said.
He can't tell her.
No, but you got to remember what his dad said. It really ain't going to work out.
I wouldn't tell her.
Already been saying it to him.
Look how quick
gonna work out.
Look how quick she was already talking to another dude. You can't. Nah, you ain't wife material. I mean, seriously, you mad at me? Okay, I get it. You mad at me because you turned around and I was gone. All right, but that means go and go talk to his. Like, it was just like, I'd have been like, okay,
really?
You right? I'd have been like, you right, Dad. You know who I'd have went and found? That other girl, Adam Eve. I'd have been like, Adam Eve. You're right. Only superheroes can date superheroes. Because we understand.
It's bound to happen. Actually,
I hope so.
It actually happens.
It should.
They end up being together.
You can kind of see the seeds being sowed there. So I can't wait to. I'm just curious. The demon is still around. I don't know if the demon.
No, he got exercise. He literally.
I saw that. But remember when she found his that wallet?
There for.
But how did his face just show up in it? And hold up. Remember?
So you saw the face in it. You saw the face.
No, but before that, after he was sent back to hell. Remember?
Yeah.
The father, Omni-Man. It was something, and it was like they showed like an eyeball. It was cold, and his eye was in the background, like he was still like in the darkness. So I don't know.
It was more. It was. I put it like this because somebody explained it to me. They said he's more like a spirit versus how he had his full like fledged form in this plane.
I just want to know why he killed them. Like, did he kill them because he wanted his son to be the person that is the main superhero. Like I don't know why, bro. He just came in that joint, threw the super punch. Fake Flash was fast enough to see the punch coming, and then he just
the hand going like this,
bruh. If you just watch the first episode is going to hook you. Because I was watching it, I was like, okay, this is cool. I was laughing at the characters, like, look at fake Black Batman, and look at Wolverine,
Batman,
and I was just laughing. And then the ending happened, and I was like, next scene, next episode, right now. Next episode, like I
told you, bro. What? I told you
that joint was sick, bro. Like I appreciate that look out.
Hey,
let me give you something to look at. I just watched it. Songbird. I thought it was going to hit the major motion picture, like actual movie theater, but they
the joint about my man, like they had like COVID-20,
COVID-23.
God damn.
Go ahead and watch it. It's more of it has its COVID, backstory and all that, but it's based around the love story for real. Okay. And I mean, I'm listening to what they're saying, like all the conversation and stuff in the back, but good movie.
Okay.
I thought it was what I had thought it was going to be, as far as like, yes, it did get into the COVID stuff, but the direction of the movie, maybe I just completely I didn't think that they was going to turn into a love story, but how could I miss it? It was a love story clearly written right there. And it was actually pretty good. So I know I'm gonna do a movie review on it at some point, but if you get a chance to watch it within the next couple of days, we can do that jump together.
All right, bet. I'll definitely watch that now.
Yeah, man. It's not that long either. Probably like an hour, 30 minutes, Okay. So quick watch. I watched it driving home and then I finished it up here. So
hey, heads up. So you ever watch Cloverfield?
No. What do I need to watch Cloverfield now?
They're getting ready to come out with that fourth one.
The movies? Yeah, I've never even watched the Cloverfield movies. What is that? Aliens?
Okay, it's more like more like a little anthology, but they're all connected. They're all like it's not some of it's aliens and then some of it's like alternate reality bending shit because you're messing with shit that you shouldn't mess with.
Right.
But you gotta watch Cloverfield, you gotta watch 10 Cloverfield Lane, and you gotta watch the Cloverfield Paradox. Cloverfield Paradox, I wasn't too happy about because I felt they could have done a little bit more, but it kind of gave you the understanding if you watch the first two films, like, oh, so this is from yada yada yada.
All right. Well, you know what? I'll try to watch Cloverfield. You see my face?
Yeah.
I'm so happy to watch this Cloverfield movies, Phil. They better be good, Phil. At least decent, goddammit. Just don't have me watching no crap. You know what they're making the number 2 of, and I'm gonna let you go. Remember the movie with the blind guy who kidnapped that girl? Don't Breathe. They're making the number 2.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I wanted to see that. I hope they don't take the vat of sperm and put it in his mouth or whatever again, because that was just unnecessary. Like, why do y'all have to? I can deal with blood and guts, but that of a whole vat, a whole pot,
microwave vat.
So does he just take that to the room every night and just like get it fresh every day? Like, that was a lot. I don't even know why I brought that up. My bad, Phil. Sorry. That's disgusting. But I can't wait to actually see that. So, but bro,
yeah.
Thank you again for letting me delay this for one day. I won't do it next week. Next week I'll be on time. But I appreciate you, man. And happy belated birthday, dude. I know your birthday was this past week.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Y'all still over? You still over in the old neighborhood? I ain't gonna put our neighborhood out there, people.
Yeah.
You still over there? My mom's still over there, bro. I be driving. I drive past. I see the cars out there. I'm like, I don't know which one is Phil's. Is it Charger?
Charger.
That's you?
Yeah.
All right, I know when Phil is home now. Come knock on that joke. Phil, what's up, Phil? I'm actually probably going to slide that way today because my mom wants to see the girls. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm off to be super dad.
Daddy, we want Rita's.
All right, I got to go to the grocery store and all types of stuff.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. So I'm going to go and try to enjoy a little bit of the rest of this day with these crazy girls. And, man, you enjoy your day. Thank you again for coming out and doing this podcast with me, brother.
No problem, bruh. Until the finale.
All right, until next week, I will catch you then, bro.
Remember, there's always a montage there.
There's always a montage. That was hilarious.
All right, man. You take care.
All right, guys. Y'all take it easy. Enjoy your evening.
All right.
And, guys, y'all know what it is. Oh, I can't let you go without knowing that you must, most certainly, most emphatically, assuredly, I'm trying to think of more words that mean like smoke weed, yo, and enjoy your day. God damn it.